Today I'm going to be teaching you how to set up a Rosy Boa enclosure. Let's get started. The first thing you'll need is a 10-gallon tank. This will be ideal for a baby Rosy Boa. The second thing you'll need is aspen bedding. Aspen bedding is the #1 preferred bedding for snakes in the US. Also, it is 99.9% dust-free, which is also good for your snake. Alright, so the next thing I did was I filled my tank with about 2.5 to 3 inches thick of aspen bedding, like I showed before. I did this because Rosy Boas really like to burrow, so have it thick enough so that she can burrow. Then I had my day bulb, and I also had my red light night bulb. These are both 65 watt. You don't really need either of them. They're just kind of nice to have so that you can see your snake whenever you would like. I have my temperature reader. It says how hot the tank is. It's about 85 degrees in there right now, which is good. It should be between 85 and 90. Here I have a bark hide. I'm going to put it in the back of my enclosure on the warm side. The next thing I'm going to be doing is taking a half coconut shell I got from my local pet store and putting it on the cold side. These are awesome. I think they're really cute too. Here I'm digging out some of the aspen bedding so that my snake can kind of slowly glide into its hide. The next thing I have are some rocks. I found these from my front yard. I washed them off and they are sterilized and stuff. I have a medium, a large, and a small rock. These are just for decoration. You don't really need them. Alright, so I'm going to take my 3 rocks. I'm going to put them in my terrarium. The first one I'm going to do is my medium-sized rock. And I'm just going to kind of set it inside a little nook where my warm side bark hide is. Then for my large rock, I'm going to set it in between like my cold side and my warm side. And for my small rock, it's going to kind of put it right beside the thing. Then you need a water dish. The water dish should be big enough so that your snake can lay in the dish. This is kind of a little bit too big for my snake because the one I'm getting is going to be a baby, but it doesn't really matter, so I put that in the corner, tuck it in there nice and tight. Alright, so the last and most important thing you need is water. This water should be room temperature because you don't want to be in freezing cold water. I wouldn't want to. Now, just going to put on my top of the cage so my snake doesn't get out. Here I'm putting on my clips that keep my snake from trying to get out of my enclosure. On top here you can see that I have some paper towels. Some towels to keep in the humidity, and I put my heat bulb back on. Now so here's just an overview of my enclosure. You can see the warm side with all the rocks and the hide in the back and stuff. Then on the cool side we have the half coconut shell as a hide, and you also have the water dish. So I hope you enjoyed my video on how to set up a Rosy Boa enclosure. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.